To begin with, let's focus on the footer. The footer is fairly simple, but it has a few elements that need to be laid out in a particular way. Specifically, we need these icons to the right, we need our address to the left, and we need this navigation centered in the middle. So we know how the site is supposed to look on a desktop. But as we begin to add our CSS to lay these out, we also need to consider what this should look like as the browser gets smaller. That will impact the structure of our CSS and potentially change the way we think about our HTML as well. So just imagine that these icons are over here on the right, and this address is up on the left, and the navigation is here in the middle. As we collapse the browser to simulate different screen sizes, what's going to happen as soon as this text gets too big to fit alongside this menu? Probably the simplest thing we can do is start to consider this element as having a single column instead of the 3 columns that we had for our address, menu, and social icons. And we kind of have that structure right now. As we collapse, you can see that these pile on top of one another. Now visually it doesn't look all that great because we have some center alignment for these menu items and everything else is aligned to the left. Typically, the most visually appealing thing to do when we have something like this is to add some space between the different elements and then be consistent about the alignment of the text. Typically, center aligning everything works well, but also if you decided to align everything to the left or to the right, that can also look good. In this case, I think it makes sense to center align.